Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Terrible Terrible Tuesday. It's Matt and I have a fantastic one for you. It's often touted as one of the worst films of all time. Um, I will say it's not the worst, but is definitely on that list of very, 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 very bad movies that can only be seen to be believed. The name in its own just cracks me up. It's from 1966, and it stars Tom Neiman, John Reynolds, Diane, Adelson, Errol P Ryan pulling writer, actor, editor, director, pulling all those, pulling the quadruple role, and Jackey Neyman Jones. Like I said, directed by Errol P Ryan, and that is none other than Manos, the Hands of Fate, which the name just cracks me up. Manos. Like, Manos is Spanish for hands. Okay, so we got the hands, their hands, the Hands of Fate, which make zero sense whatsoever. But if you watch the movie, it doesn't make much sense. It's very silly. It's can't be taken at all serious in any aspect whatsoever. As far as the release I have the Synapse DVD release of it. Yes, I did actually pay for a decent release of it. As far as there's no reversible cover art here. The standard issue DVD, and it comes with a handy dandy little catalog from the our good friends from Synapse Films. They got some great stuff. I would check them out, guys. I've got I don't know, probably 20 of their titles, maybe a few more, but they're pretty good stuff. Excellent quality. They pick up some fun films, some classics, by the way. Like, they have Manos, they have Maniac Cop, they have Street Trash, they have I'm drawing a blank on some more, but they have some fantastic films in their catalog. Like, I highly suggest this company to people that have not checked them out, and that's Synapse Films. And as far as special features go, here, let me pop that up there for you guys. There is a few special features. There you go, so you can pause it and take a gander at it. Alright, and this one's running at an hour and 14 minutes. On IMDb, it's listed as an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm guessing that's either wrong or it's right, and this is just a longer cut of the film. Why is there a longer cut? God, I do not know why. It needed to be cut by, let's see, an hour and 14 minutes. It needed to be cut by another 20 minutes, and you might have been okay, but there's a lot of patter, a lot of filler in this movie. Like, there's two scenes in particular where you see these two teenagers, a male and a female, two teenagers, making out in this kid's car. And this happens twice, like, and it's not just like a little bit of making out. Like, they're legit, like, sucking face, you know. And then in comes Barney Fife and his deputy, Andy Griffith, and Barney Fife come rolling in, and get out of here, you know. They shoo him down the road, and as they do that, there's a family that drives by. And the family drives by, you know, it's the father's played by Errol P Ryan. I forget, I think it's Diane Adelson, I believe, played the wife. Or was it her, or is it Jackey Neyman Jones? I think it might have been Diane Adelson. Either way, it was one of those two. Plays the wife, and they have the child and a dog. So they're going along. They get stuck at they can't find where they're going, so they turn around and they get stuck basically at this lodge run by the master and his henchman, his little fiend is Torgo, who by the way is the funniest looking thing that I have ever seen. Like they basically, what they did is, like, he has some scruff going, some shit. He's a little shaggy. Put a hat on him and dressed him up normally, but they put in his legs, they padded him up like it looks like his legs are bowing outwards. It is the weirdest looking thing. Like, were they trying to make it look like he had like maybe like goat feet or something like that? I'm not really 100% sure. Whatever it was they were doing, it failed miserably. In the sense of trying to be good, but it did smash a home run, a grand slam game-winning home run on being something that you can poke fun of and have a great time watching. Now, with like back to this couple that we're making out, like I said before, you're fast forward and later on in the movie, you're treated to them. I'm guessing making out at the exact same places they did before. Barney Fife and Andy Griffith come rolling in again, kick them on down the road. It's just, it makes no, it's just logically does not make any sense. Um, as far as like acting goes, like the acting is just, it is just very bland, very blah. Nothing spectacular at all. Nothing even like remotely good. Like, it's all bad. The best acting in the whole movie is by the dogs. And you can't make dogs and the little girl is acts like a little girl, and she even does a piss poor job acting like a little girl. But I'm guessing a lot of it is just misdirection by the director, because I did note it on there that he was was doing LSD, dropping some acid while he was making this film. Which, if you watch it enough, it makes sense between the way the whole movie develops. The lack of a story developing. There's no beginning, middle, end. There's no like rhythm to it. It doesn't. It's just all over the place. Like you got like you're you're right here at a 6, but then you jump to 11, and then you're back down to a 3, and then you're over here at a 7, and then you're back over at a 4. Like, it's so random. It is like, it makes no sense. And have any of you other guys seen this? If you have, what are your thoughts on this lump of crap? I mean, did you enjoy it? The only way I've seen this movie like 4 or 5 times now, and it still makes me bored. But I laugh a lot. There are a lot of parts that, like I said, make me bored, because there is so much, like I said, there's patter and filler in this movie. There's the making out scenes. There's extended scenes of Torgo walking around and making his weird little look around faces, and of the master just walking around with his this sweet fucking robe that he's got, that's got 2 giant hands coming up out of it. It is so cool. As a matter of fact, I can show you. It's right there on the cover. I don't even know if I can't remember if I wrote it down in the notes or not, but I did read that the director, Errol P Ryan, would actually wear this during Halloween, and now his son does it. It does to in remembrance of him. If that's true, that's really freaking cool, because that's fun. That's what you call a family tradition that is worthy of sticking around. Like, I hope he continues it, and then I hope his child does. But by then, nobody will know what the hell Manos Hands of Fate is, unless they watch Mystery Science Theater. Because there is an episode they did on this that is super, super famous, because it is just wonky as hell. Now, as far as ratings go, I'm going to say on a 1 through 5 on the technical side, this is like a 1. It's bad. It's very, very, very inept. Like I said, the acting is dismal. The story is just blah. everything about it. There's not even a redeemable film angle or anything like that. Scenes were very abrupt, and when you had an extended scene, it was just like I said, the makeout scenes, the Torgo walking around making faces, the scene with there's scenes with the master's wives like fighting and tussling all over the ground for like 5 minutes. It's just bad. As far as an entertainment side, on a one through five, I'm gonna give it a 2. It's not quite the worst thing I've ever seen, but it is definitely far from good. Lots and lots and lots and lots of flaws in there. But I do suggest it for you guys to check it out. Hopefully I'm not the only one that does enjoy watching it from time to time. Alright, y'all. Love your faces as always. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. I got a fantastic one lined up for you. I can't remember. Yes, I do remember exactly which one we're doing. It's another Synapse Films, actually, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that until just now, because I'm looking over at it on my TV stand. It's right there in front of me. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, whenever it is you're watching this. Hope you're having a great time. Love you. Peace.